Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for skimmeroutdoors.com, Trophy Fishing Tackle, Ramsey Realtors, Bergen Bay Docks, and all our good friends. And here we are. It's Groundhog Day, and I haven't posted a lot of reports lately. Tim has been traveling. I've been traveling. You know, had a great time. What a great trip down to Louisiana with Rich Santos and his son Nick, and Jackson won the dog. I mean, I got to tell you, Louisiana is some great state. And in the southern part on the Gulf Coast where we were, it's a sportsman's paradise. It really is. The fishing, the hunting, everything is awesome. So we had a great time down there. And then been spending a lot of time, you know, over on the islands, out on West Island during the end of the hunting season. Our hunting season here, it was okay. You know, Babylon, Lindenhurst area where I am wasn't that great. They had some great hunting east of us. You know, Red Oster and, you know, his guide service, he did great because the Broadbill and Old Squaw are out there big time, you know, Nickel Bay and off Sayville and so forth. So it was great out there. Mediocre where we are. Good black duck season. A lot of friends of mine who want black duck to the west here, they did very well. So it was kind of a mediocre season. Nothing great, but not horrible. The West Island trips that we did, we had a great time over there. We had a real good hunt this past weekend. A lot of geese we took, and black duck and brant. So, you know, the season ended up very well for us. And that's it. It's done. It's passed over. And, you know, look forward to it next year again, see what happens. Hopefully, we're getting more and more birds showing up. You know, it was interesting. The water really cleaned up. You know, those ducks, the diving ducks that we like to hunt, like the broadbill and such, they need to have some water clarity to look when they go down there. And you know, it was clean, and I mean, the ducks came back, and there were some good numbers, and I look forward to a really good season again next year. You know, on that note, when we were down in Louisiana, Benji, the guy who owned the camp down there, he showed me his Benelli. We all shoot Benellis. You know, I love that shotgun. It's an awesome gun. And he sent it to a place called Rob Roberts Gun Works, and they take Benelli barrels, and they'll port them, drill a whole bunch of holes on the top of the barrel. They'll work the forcing cone. They'll drill out the forcing cone, and what that does, the forcing cone reduces the recoil of the gun, and the porting on the top keeps the gun, when you fire it, the barrel doesn't rise up. So you stay on target, less recoil, and so we're sending our barrels out and have it done. $200, it's a done deal for both, the porting and for the forcing cone work. So check it out when you get a chance, Roberts Gun Works. Moving on, let's see, Bergen Bay Docks next year. I think he's going to put in a real big ice maker. So, I mean, that's his plan. I think it'll work out. He's a guy, when he tells you he's going to do it, it usually gets done. So, I mean, a real big-time ice maker. So, the offshore guys, overnight guys, can go there and load up and put on 1,000 pounds of ice with no problem, you know, at the right price. And it looks like they're going to open up tentatively April 1st, but if the weather's real good before then, they may open up a little bit earlier. Fishing season, next season, the big question is what's going to happen with the fluke regs. You know, they're talking crazy numbers. They're talking, you know, we overfished like right. How do we overfish? First of all, I think whatever they're doing to monitor the catch, I believe it's got to be way out of line. You know, they use multipliers. They do all these kind of crazy things, but I don't think it's up to snuff. You know, it was not a great fluke season as far as I saw last year here in New York on the South Shore, and they say we overfished. Excuse me. So anyway, they're going to beat us up. They're going to knock down again. They're going to penalize us for overfishing. They're going to, you know, cut the limits because of the total catch in the Northeast. So it looks like we're looking at a season of, from what I can gather so far, maybe 3 fish at 19 inches, maintaining the same fishing dates as last year, not cutting the season short. Myself personally, I would prefer 2 fish at 18. That's another possibility. You know, when you hit 19 inches, it gets quite a bit tougher. But, you know, I'm kind of in between on those options, but I would prefer 2 fish at 18, keep the same season that we had last year. So anyway, there are a lot of things going on with that, a lot of hearings and so forth. Try to keep up on it and put your 2 cents in when you have an opportunity. let's see, I guess that's about it here. Quiet time. I'm going to be taking a quick trip to Costa Rica for a week. Let you know how that goes. And when I come back from that, I'll be getting a new Merc engine again, as I do every year for Mercury. I'm all excited about that. And we'll get another season going. Look forward to a great season again coming up. Had a great one last year, and hopefully this is going to be as good. So a lot of bright things in the future. And that's it. I'm a happy guy, looking forward to some nice fishing and a little bit of time in the warm country. So take care. Have a great weekend. If you get out there, there's some codfish, Montauk, out of Captree on the Princess. They're catching a few fish. So you get a weather break, get out there and do it. So have a great time. Catch them up and be safe.